Hey there, good morning. Thank you for joining me. And give me 1 second. I just want to test the audio level and see how we are doing. So, input is that's the right mic. Awesome. So, as you may have noticed over the last couple of days, we had difficulty with our stream and with getting out to the different platforms. So, hopefully, today that is sorted out. And I've also got an announcement to make, which we'll do at the end of this chat. Something that I want to do for you. What I wanted to chat about today was the fact that we need to focus and give attention and energy and vitality to those areas of our lives that are going well. I was watering the garden the other day, and there's a patch where there's nothing really growing in the flower bed. And I was putting a lot of water onto that. And what I realized was that that was to some degree a futile exercise. A little bit of water was necessary to help what was under the ground grow and develop. But what would have served far better was to water the plants that were growing well around it. And these are the things that we tend to do in our lives. When we're struggling, when we have challenges with things, we tend to give all of our energy to where we are struggling, where we're having difficulty, and where we're not succeeding. And that energy is taken away from the areas that we are good in, that we are great in, that we're successful in. And we can tell ourselves, well, yes, we need to grow, we need to develop. But the truth is, while that is true, we do need to grow and develop, but we also need to nurture where we're good and where we're great. And those things that come easy and that are simple to us need to be nurtured for multiple reasons. The first is the more we nurture and grow and acknowledge where we're good, the easier it is for us to build and develop self-love. When we're focusing on areas that keep causing us not to get the results that we want, what we may call failure, then we can unfortunately start to berate ourselves and break ourselves down and not really allow ourselves the opportunity for self love. When we are faced with a position where we keep hitting brick walls and not succeeding, then we can tend to lose hope and despair. When we are succeeding, when we're focusing on where we're good, when we're focusing on those areas of our lives that we are naturally gifted in, success can come much easier. We may succeed every day automatically without even realizing it. And just being aware of those successes, being aware of those skills and those gifts, it's a wonderful and powerful way for us to develop our self-love, our self-worth, and our relationship with ourselves. Something else that I realized is if I wanted that hole in the garden, in the flower bed to fill up, I should water and nurture the plants that are around it so they can grow, they can develop, and they can fill in that hole. They can take over that empty space, that dark space, and fill it with beauty and with flowers and with plants and with health. And that's something that we need to understand. When we nurture where we grow, when we nurture where we're good at, where we nurture where we are successful, that success, those good results will flow over into the areas of our lives where we're struggling, and our self-love and our self-worth and our pride and happiness and joy in that success will flow over into those areas where we're struggling, and that will help us get extra energy to achieve the results that we want to achieve in those areas. So that's the beautiful thing. Water around the emptiness in the flower bed, water around the hole in the garden, so that the plants that are healthy and successful around it can grow and fill it. And that beauty then becomes a completely beautiful garden. Guys, I'm thinking, and I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks since we've been doing this from the beginning of the year, that I wanted to put out a regular episode, so daily episodes, but then one at a set time, because these ones I've been putting out when I have time within the day. So I'm thinking 7 a.m. South African time on a Sunday, that we can do questions and answers, that you could WhatsApp in your question if you want to do it privately, or email if you wanted to do it privately, and we could have a chat and I could share sort of my experiences and lessons that I've learned in getting sober. And I'm thinking of doing this on the book group, From the Bar to the Bar book, and doing this for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can DM me as well. Have an amazing day. Love you guys. Oos.